We are live on Facebook. Actually, I think we're almost live on Facebook, but we are recording. We are streaming now live on Facebook. Welcome, good morning, and welcome to our Wednesday webinar. This is Julie Grimmets, and with me is the lovely Glenda Robichaux. Today is December 5th, 2018, and we are here to bring you some fantastic information on clove oil. You got the power today.
Oops. And today on our agenda, we are going to talk about the December promotions, Hello Frankincense, and Celebrate November. Then we will talk about our oil of the week, which is clove, and we will close with our upcoming events. Oh, well, this is fun. Okay, so I'm clicking to go forward today. So this month, the oil that is, or the product that's 10% off is Arbor Vitae. It is the tree of life. And I believe it's one of Julie's favorites. Do you want to share about one of your favorite oils?
Yep, so Arbor Vitae comes from a tree up in the northern region of North America here. And it's a really, really fascinating oil. It is a tree oil, so it has a lot of those really great grounding properties. It's also amazing for the immune system. So this would be a really good one to pop in your diffuser. It smells fantastic with clove, which is our oil of the week this week. So, you know what I was just thinking about? Clove, Arbor Vitae, and frankincense would be such an amazing combination. I'm going to have to try that one out. So Arbor Vitae, like I said, it's really fantastic for boosting the immune system. You can put it in your diffuser. You could put it in a spritz bottle. You could put it on the bottoms of your feet. This is also a really great oil for a bug repellent. So if you are into a DIY bug spray or a head spray, Arbor Vitae is going to be great for that. It's just a really unique oil that I like to carry around. I'm not quite certain why I love it so much, but it really is kind of like that tree of life oil, and just very woody, earthy.
Mm-hmm. So pop that one in your shopping cart and get 10% off this month. And then by placing, if you're on the Loyalty Rewards program, and you place your order by the 15th of December, and it's 125 PV or more, you are going to get a 5 ml bottle of Holiday Joy and this cute little snowman oil topper. So Holiday Joy is only comes out in November and December for us. And it just smells like the holidays in a bottle. It's just absolutely lovely with wild orange, cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, and Siberian and Douglas fir. It really creates a really nice warm feeling if you diffuse it in the house. So you can get that this month by placing your Loyalty Rewards order by the 15th of 125 PV more, but you're probably just going to want to do 200 PV for your order this month, because then you're going to get a free 15 ml bottle of frankincense. This is such an incredible offer, and doTERRA has been doing this for the past, I don't know, since I've started.
Yeah,
7 years. And it is such an amazing gift to us. Frankincense is the king of oils. It's good for so many different things. You know, we have the saying, when in doubt, use frankincense. It blends well with almost all of our oils, and it's extremely versatile.
I think it's an enhancer too. So if you're wanting On Guard to maybe work better, faster, more than it does, if you need that extra boost, add frankincense. If you want your Deep Blue to work a little bit better, faster, more, add frankincense. So it's a fantastic way to enhance whatever it is that you are utilizing your essential oils for.
And something else I just want to point out that let's say you are getting a whole bunch of gifts for friends and family this year from doTERRA. If you have more than 200, you want to break it up. I believe it's a limit of 4. So you can place up to 4 200 PV orders and get a bottle of frankincense with each order.
That's a really good reminder, Glenda. You know, I'm pretty certain I don't actually buy frankincense throughout the year. I just take December and utilize that as my big gift giving month. And totally stock up on my free frank.
Mm-hmm. And just to make a plug, you know what makes an excellent gift is our little intro kit of lemon, lavender, and peppermint. That is the nice one, and you can get a pack of 6 of those. I think a little price break if you buy 6 of them together. So just an idea to get towards that 200 PV marker. Also, Julie and I will be doing a webinar on frankincense this month. So stay tuned if you want to learn more.
And what's really great is another great way that you can get that frankincense is the kids collection and the yarrow palm. So if you have been kind of paying attention to the new oils that came out at convention, yarrow palm was one of them that they have released. It's a beautiful oil. It's been amazing for my skin. I've really noticed I add a little bit to my skincare, my cream, and my skin just glows. I really, really love how it is transforming my face. Facelift in a bottle. So so I just add a couple drops to my face cream, and it's been really great for that. Also, I don't know if you saw this, Glenda, but I'm going to do the Skinny Jean Challenge and 30 days of yarrow palm with a couple of other oils. I believe it's pink pepper, black pepper, turmeric, and one more, maybe. In a soft gel, in a veggie cap rather, twice a day for 30 days with the LLV. And I'm pretty excited about that. So a lot of people have been having some tremendous success with the yarrow palm for helping your waistline decrease a little bit. So that's fun. So the yarrow palm is available now in the 30 ml bottle, and the kids collection, they are available individually, which is really exciting. But if you have a kid in your life that would like all 6, they do come in a fantastic little carrying case. And how fun, this beautiful, doTERRA's really stepping it up, man. They have really recognized how much the beautiful blend has been embraced, and it is no longer available in the roller bottle. We do still have the body spray, and they just came out with a limited time deodorant.
Ooh.
I know, so exciting.
We would like to take a moment to celebrate and congratulate all of our rock stars in November. November was an incredible month, and I am so proud to announce that Tanya Brown made silver. She has been working by my side for the last 6 years. We've had a great time, done a lot of classes together, and I can't wait to see where her journey takes her next. But I'm so proud of you, girl. She was also my top enroller for November as well. And then also Beyond Fitness made elite from my team. So congratulations, ladies. I'm so proud of you.
Congrats. And Daria Borman from my team and Katie Monson both made elite this month. This was a killer month. Katie actually almost made premier. She's just rocking and rolling. So you guys are amazing. And then Nikki Wells was my top enroller. So thank you guys so much for spreading the word and really helping out other people learn about these amazing essential oils.
Mm-hmm. Which brings us to our product spotlight of Clove.
Such a beautiful little bud.
Mm-hmm.
So clove oil comes from the bud of the plant. It is steam distilled. If you have a bottle of clove, I'm going to have you open it up. Let me drop a drop in your hand. Rub your hands together and cup them over your nose and mouth. So as you inhale, you'll notice it's got a spicy, woody,
warm, very warming.
Subtle notes of that leather. I kind of like that.
You know what I think is so cool, and nature is just incredible. So if you look at the clove bud, it kind of looks like tooth. So when we look at some of the key benefits of clove, it's incredible because it's a really great one for oral health and for our teeth and gums. Sometimes we can get a lot of ideas about what a plant might do by its doctrine of signatures and how it looks to us. And I just think that is awesome.
So one of the things that they used to do back in the day was actually pop a clove bud into a tooth hole. If you had a rotten tooth and your tooth came out and you lost your tooth, they would pop that clove bud right on in, and it would help ease the pain. And because it does have some really great antioxidant benefits, it would help prevent infection.
That's just incredible. This clove is also a natural insect repellent, and we can use clove aromatically, topically, and internally. Now this is a very warm, hot oil, so you are always going to want to dilute this before using it topically. However, on the flip side of that, I have used it on my gums, just straight, and it's kind of intense, but it has this amazing numbing effect. So if you have some discomfort in the gum and teeth region, this is a great one to apply topically. You could dilute it. Like I said, it is kind of intense, but or you could just suck it up and use it straight. Whichever you desire. Maybe dilute it first and try it that way. That just sounded all crazy.
Well, one of our friends actually utilized this when getting a cavity filled instead of going for the Novocaine, and she said it really did work like a charm. So pretty fascinating. If you have an issue with Novocaine, this might be a really great way to go.
It's extremely powerful oil. Also, after having any kind of dental work done, this would be a great one to use, to avoid infection, just to be using it kind of routinely, whether as a mouthwash or applying it topically.
Yep, so as a mouthwash, Glenda, what would you recommend?
Well, clove is actually in our On Guard blend, so you could pair clove with On Guard or just use the On Guard. And when I was making my own mouthwash before doTERRA came out with a beautiful On Guard mouthwash, I would actually just take, I have a glass bottle that's 16 ounces, and I would fill it with distilled water and add about 15 drops of oil. And then you just want to shake it up every time before you use it, because the oil and the water will naturally kind of separate from each other. But about a drop per ounce of water seemed to really be a nice mouthwash. There's also a pumpkin pie recipe on doTERRA's blog. So if you're interested in looking at that, you can go to doTERRA.com. And in the search bar, you could just type in pumpkin pie and it will retrieve the recipe for you. or you could jot down that URL that's on the bottom there. But just some fun ways to incorporate it in cooking as well.
I think we've got another little cooking recipe later on. So some fun uses for clove beyond what we had just talked about. So you can diffuse this oil. And like I said, you know, it diffuses really, really beautifully with a myriad of other things. I like to add it with some woods and some citruses. This is great to aid in mental stimulation if you need help in your memory department. So I would think a great little diffuser blend would be rosemary and frankincense with clove and lemon. Doesn't that sound lovely for your memory?
Yes.
Create feelings of protection and courage. And we'll get on into the emotional component of clove here in a little bit. But that's some great ways that you can use it aromatically. Topically, as Glenda said, it is fantastic for your oral health. You can apply it to gums if you make your own toothpaste or tooth powder. This would be a really great oil to add to that. It is in our On Guard toothpaste, so that is what I have grown to love, absolutely love. You can apply it to the big toe for thyroid support. So I don't know if you are familiar much with the reflexology chart, but you can find a reflexology chart online. We've got them in our essential oil reference books, the Modern Essentials or the Essential Life. Both have the reflexology charts in there. And the cool thing about those charts is that when you're wanting to affect something like your thyroid or your digestive system or your respiratory system, you can apply oils to those points on the feet and give yourself a little foot massage with that, and it can help support that body system. If you are wanting to decrease nicotine cravings, people have found a lot of success using clove and applying it right along the tongue. Applying oils to the spine and the bottoms of your feet, you can apply clove that way for a fantastic immune boost. Once again, it is in our On Guard. So it's one of those things that I love to put on my kids' feet at night to really help boost their immune system before going to school. And then internally, we can use this. I like it in a gel cap because it does have that little bit of a hot nature to it. So a gel cap, you can take that internally for antioxidant support. You can take it internally for your liver and brain support as well. You can gargle with it for a great soothing effect. One thing about the antioxidant factor that I found so fascinating as I was studying clove is that it is one of the highest on the ORAC scale. As a dried spice, it measures 300,000 on the ORAC scale. As an essential oil, it measures over 1 million. I think that's higher than anything else that they've found.
Wow.
Pretty fascinating.
Wow.
So a couple uses of clove. I don't know if this looks very familiar to you, Glenda, but I remember when I was a teenager and they would go in and tighten those braces, right? They put them on and then they tighten them so that your teeth go where you want them to. And that just hurt for days. It hurt. And so one of the great things that you could do is make your kid a little salve with some coconut oil and clove oil. And so they can just rub it right on the gums during the day and give their gums a little bit of, a little relief, a little break from the pain.
I was lucky enough to not ever need braces, so I didn't have to endure that torture.
Oh, lucky you. Another thing that kids end up with, and I know I dealt with this as a child, and both of my kids have as well, and it is the most devastating, awful thing. Probably not the most, let's be real here, but probably one of the most frustrating things that the majority of moms, I think, end up dealing with at one point in time or another is head lice. So a couple things that you can do. Essential oils are fantastic for repelling head lice and actually dealing with it if it does come into your world. So a great little repellent spray, a little bit of rubbing alcohol to help the essential oils disperse through the water, distilled water, peppermint, clove, lavender. You can also add that arborvitae. That is 10% off this month because it is, once again, a fantastic bug repellent. You could also add melaleuca if you have that. So those are some great additional oils that you could add to it. As far as handling the head lice when it does come into your world, there's some fantastic recipes that you can find online using coconut oil or olive oil, and you add these essential oils straight to that. Stick it on the head, really saturate the head, let it sit overnight, wrap the head, not the full head in the bag, you know what I'm talking about, wrap the hair in a bag so it doesn't get on your pillow. Let it sit as long as the kids can handle it, and then shampoo it out. And then use one of those knit combs. And in my personal experience, using one of those combs at least every 5 days until you see nothing. And then for another 2 rounds of every 5 days, because the cycle of the bugs, that actually helps tremendously. So essential oils, shampoo, repellent spray, comb, you will have a much happier motherhood, childhood experience. Personal experience, we suffered a lot. But we learned a lot along the way.
Yes. And I'm hoping that it's my internet connection that's chopping out here just a little bit, but hopefully everyone got all that because it was good. Marvelous. Thank you for sharing that, Julie.
Oh, yes. My pleasure.
So moving right along, again, like we mentioned, the insects, this one is going to be great. So we realize this is not the season, but you might want to tuck this recipe away for the spring and summer, but can make make a wonderful bug spray at home. Just need a glass bottle, some fractionated coconut oil, some distilled water, lavender, lemon, and clove. Great little recipe to hang on to.
Mm-hmm.
And more for this season, this would be kind of a fun thing to make if you've got company coming over or if you just want to make it for yourself. It probably smells absolutely delicious in the house. So you want to bring to a boil some apple juice, cranberry juice, and then you'll want to add, after it cools down, because if you put the oils in when it's piping hot, the oils will lose their therapeutic benefits. So if around 115 degrees is where the essential oils were they'll still have their flavor benefits, but they'll lose their therapeutic quality. So if you add it after it's cooled slightly, you're going to do 3 drops of wild orange, 1 drop of lemon, 1 drop of clove, and 1 drop of cinnamon. Oh gosh, that just sounds yummy.
I
have
think
to
it
eat
sounds
that.
good in the diffuser.
Oh yes, that too. That'd be really nice. And it would be great to diffuse as well because the clove and the cinnamon have such powerful qualities that it will help kind of mitigate any kind of germs that are lingering in the air.
Mm.
So we have, clove is a really great oil for thyroid support. And there was a website on here that's chopped off. But I believe it was healinginOurHomes.com. And if you search thyroid on that website, I believe she's another doTERRA wellness advocate. She has an amazing description for each of these oils and how it impacts the thyroid. And she's also got some recipes on that website for thyroid support, for making roller bubblants that you can roll over your thyroid and also on your feet to help support your thyroid. So might want to check that out. Again, I believe the website is healinginOurHomes.com.
Yep, I just double checked it. It is.
Awesome. And on to our emotional aspect of clove, one of my favorite parts of our webinar. So clove is the oil of boundaries. And I really would like to just read the clip from the book, Emotions and Essential Oils, because I wanted to type the whole thing out, but I just put kind of a blurb in there. Clove supports individuals in letting go of victim mentality. Victims feel overly influenced by other people and outside circumstances. They perceive themselves as powerless to change their life situations. Clove helps individuals stand up for themselves, be proactive, and feel capable of making their own choices regardless of others. Clove assists individuals in letting go of patterns of self-betrayal and codependency by reconnecting them with their personal integrity. It builds up appropriate boundaries and defenses. Clove gives pushovers the courage to say no. It reignites the soul fire and can assist anytime there has been damage related to childhood pain, trauma, or abuse. Clove is helpful for breaking free of patterns of abuse by restoring the victim's sense of self and helping them regain strength to stand up for their needs. Clove insists that individuals live true to themselves and the divine by establishing clear boundaries. That's so powerful. And if you think about the intensity of clove and, the physical properties that we've talked about, it's a powerhouse. And when it comes to the emotions, it's the same way. It's a powerhouse for our emotions. So it can help those that kind of have that victim mentality, people that feel defeated or dominated or have a fear of rejection or feel controlled. This can be a really amazing oil. I would suggest applying it on the bottom of the feet or over the sacral chakra, which is going to be below your belly button on your lower stomach. You would want to dilute it, again, if you are using it topically. And it would also just be a really good one to either be inhaling from the bottle or diffusing if this is something that is speaking to you and something that you need to kind of work through. Just having it diffusing every day. And it will help you bring about positive properties like feeling empowered, feeling that you have clear boundaries and protected, feeling courageous, independent, and capable. Something else that if it's the way I use clove when it comes to my boundaries is if I'm going into a situation where perhaps I'm going to be seeing someone that tends to push my boundaries, I will apply this one on the bottoms of my feet or on my stomach prior to seeing them and kind of set that intention as I'm applying the oil. And when you think of On Guard, clove is an On Guard. On Guard is our protection blend. So I kind of use it as that way of kind of putting up a shield in a sense around myself to protect myself. So that is a little bit about the emotional properties of clove.
Well, you know what I thought was kind of fun? Have you ever taken a clove bud in cooking and actually tried to chop it up?
No.
They're really, really hard. Those little buds. So thinking about how it can give you that sense, almost like a backbone.
Oh.
Right?
Yes. Oh, that's cool. And some other oils that would be really great to pair, because in the emotional book, it also lists some companion oils, ginger, helichrysum, melaleuca. Melaleuca is also another amazing oil for energetic boundaries, and coriander. It's kind of fun.
The coriander is the loyalty to yourself.
Mm.
That's the emotion around that one. So some fun little ways that you can diffuse clove. Sunshine blend, clove, elevation, and peppermint. Spa blend, clove, patchouli, basil, and geranium. That sounds really good. Clear the Air, Clove, Melaleuca, and Cinnamon Bark, which is kind of fun with what you had just stated with the energetic boundaries too. Freshly Fallen Snow, Clove, Cardamom, and Copaiba. Foggy Morning, Clove, Cypress, Frankincense, and Peppermint. And then Fresh and Free, Clove, Basil, Geranium, and Patchouli. You know, Fresh and Free is the exact same as at the spa. Nope, not the exact same. There's a couple differentiations in the droppage there. But...
I love it. Well, you'll feel fresh and free after you go to the spa.
That's right. That's right.
Yes. So we actually have some, just besides our On Guard family of products, like we've been mentioning, Clove is in our On Guard blend. It's also in some other of our, I am tongue-tied this morning. Some of our other products. It's in our Z Omega complex. It's also in our DDR Prime and our Cheer and Passion from our emotional aromatherapy blends.
You know, I feel like the antioxidant protection, right, is part of our On Guard and our DDR Prime, along with the Z Omega. And then when you look at the emotional component of the boundaries, you kind of need good boundaries for cheer and for passion, for uplifting your emotional mood and allowing yourself the freedom to have that spicy passion in your world.
Yes.
So that kind of wraps up our Clove Oil Week. Thank you so much for joining us. Next week, we're going to deep dive into myrrh. And then I think it's the following week, Glenda, that we've got frankincense on the books. And if you guys are curious about arborvitae, I feel like we did that one not too long ago. And I believe it's in our archive videos. So we'll show you where to find those here in a little bit.
We just want to again reiterate the amazing promotions. So again, the free product of the month is Holiday Joy. If you get that loyalty rewards order at $125 in by the 15th. And you're going to want to add arborvitae, which is 10% off. And add some holiday gifts and get that order up to 200 PV and get a free frankincense. So this is available through 31st of December.
So we had a beautiful holiday catalog. I'm sad to say, just like with most limited time items, they do come to an end. And doTERRA has created some really, really amazing products. There are a few left. Holiday Joy and Holiday Peace. These are really, really great oil blends that they come out with once a year. The Holiday Peace does smell like you're walking through a Christmas tree farm. It's really, really great if you have a fake Christmas tree but would love the aroma of a real one. So I like to put this on a little clay diffuser ornament that I have, and it creates that sense of aroma of a real Christmas tree. And then Holiday Joy is, smells like Christmas cookies, smells like I'm at grandma's house. It's got that cinnamon and clove, wild orange. I think it's got a couple of maybe white fir in there too.
Siberian fir.
Siberian fir. Yeah, so those are some great holiday oil blends, limited time. And then the bamboo box is back from last year. They've got this signature aroma with monogram clutch. So that is Radiant and Dream. And honestly, those are my favorites out of this whole holiday catalog that we had. So I'm really excited about these two. The Dream is one that we had gotten this past year at convention at the gala. And I've been wearing that as my own personal signature aroma lately.
Mm-hmm.
And then last but certainly not least, this adorable little elephant diffuser. I am so surprised that it's still around, but I'm guessing that they ordered a ton of them because last year they had a little whale and it sold like hotcakes. So this little guy is perfect for a child's bedroom. The diffuser aroma comes out of his nose, out of his trunk. And then on the back side of his head there, it actually has a little cutouts that shine little stars and moons on the ceiling. And then not only is it a diffuser, but it also has some white noise opportunities and lullabies as well. So it's a really great way to allow a restful, peaceful sleep in your little one's world. So if you have been thinking about getting a diffuser for your kid, this is the one. Grandkids, nieces, nephews. Don't wait. Won't be around forever.
And then also just a reminder that available as of Monday, you can get the kids collection oils individually. So if there's, if maybe you bought the kit earlier in November and you're loving one of those blends and it's getting low, you can buy them individually. And then the Yarrow Palm is now available in the 30 ml bottle with the dropper top. That'll be really, I haven't really started using that one, but I'm thinking it might be fun to do that skinny jeans challenge with you, Julie. And then also the deodorant, the beautiful deodorant, that is a limited time offer. So if you are interested in the deodorant with the beautiful blend in it, you might want to get that sooner than later because I have a feeling that one will sell out.
Mm-hmm. So one of the things that we love to do for you guys is bring these webinars to you. Glenda and I have so much fun putting them together and diving deep into our own little oil study and to bring these to you. But one of the things that doTERRA as a corporation does amazingly is more continuing education. I just love how they really have a passion of education. So every single month they have a new Empowered Life series. And this month it's on cooking with essential oils. So what a fun topic. Now you can find and sign up for any of these at the Empowered Life series that you find at doTERRA.com. If you just hover over the word advocates, and on the right hand side, once you hover over that, there's a little bar that says Empowered Life Series. So click on that. You can sign up for the one for the current month and check out some of the archived opportunities as well. So I think last month was giving. So just some really great ways for you to learn more about how to utilize the product.
And we'll close with our upcoming events. Again, our calendar is available on oilerswithamission.com. But next week's webinar will be about myrrh. And then on Sunday, December 8th at 2 p.m., we are doing a holiday make and take at Needles and Herbs in Apple Valley. I believe you will have the ability to make a spray, a roller ball, or bath salts. So that'll be lots of fun. And we'll be sharing some essential oil education as well. And then on Tuesday, December 11th at 6 p.m., there's an Essential Oils 101 at 5450 Nicollet Avenue in Minneapolis. On December 15th, from noon to 2, feel free to drop in anytime during there for some holiday fun and Zyto scans. Grab a friend and get a coffee at the Dunn Brothers and then stop by and see us for some holiday treats. And that will be at the Dunn Brothers. It's on Highway 7 in an office building, kind of right next to the general store. So maybe you get a little shopping done after or before that as well. And then on Tuesday, December 18th, there is a holiday party team night at 7 p.m. at the Lenox Community Center. And we'd love to have you join us. As always, thank you so much for joining us and learning about Clove today. Julie and I hope that we are bringing education to you that is helpful for your health and well-being, and that that you're learning and sharing it with others.
Thanks, guys, so much. We'll see you next week.